Hi guys, Meg from Artfish42 here, and today we're going to do a little tutorial on what we love down here at Walnut Beach in Connecticut, in Milford, Connecticut, and that's fairies. So today we are going to do a little tutorial on the fairy sticks. Fairy sticks are very powerful and they are used to attract fairies into your garden. So when you put these in your garden and you tell the fairies that you want to see them, eventually they all come and make your flowers grow beautifully. So we're going to start this. I'm going to give you a list of what you need here we come. Okay. Here's what we need for our fairy stick. First of all, we have a 12-inch steel rod. It is threaded. I believe this is a number 8. We have a cabinet door pull or a little handle. We just want to make sure it has a little hole on the bottom. That is not like a loop or anything like that. We have our beads. We have a lot of different types. We have plain beads. We have beads that are faceted. We have almost like a little lamplight bead, and I love these. These are our beads with the little encrusted rhinestones and things like that. Now, also importantly, I have this one is already made up, and I'm just going to show you how to do this up. This is our little charm with a jump ring and a barrel. This is going to be threaded onto the rod as well. So I'm going to show you how we do that. Here's the 3 here, our little barrel, and I'm going to put this up so you can see it that way. That's where you would thread it through. So we have the barrel, the charm, and the jump ring. Our jump ring, just if you've never done this before, this is where the split is. And what you want to do is go side to side. You never want to pull apart. If you pull apart, you weaken the ring, and it's more likely to break. And not only that, but you never get that round, nice round shape anymore. So we're going to thread the barrel on, as simple as that. Put on the charm, as simple as that, and bring it back to the center. That's all. Boom, boom, boom. All right, so I have my, I'm going to put these to a side here. I have my beads, and one of the things I'm going to look at is the order I want to put them in. So these are my sparkly beads over here, and these are my other beads. So I want to kind of get a nice flow. I'm also going to be thinking where I'm going to be putting the charms in as well. So I'm going to start up here. Let's actually start with this one, a nice orange. Look at how pretty that is with the inside. So I'm going to go a little orange. I'm going to do a red. And I'm just going to start lining them up and you know, kind of see what kind of calls to you. Throw some of these in here. You know, what is pleasing to you. And then we'll just start flipping them around and seeing what works. All right. See, these are all, and this is if you've never done anything like this before, this is like the how-to. If you've done this before, you've got this. You're going to be switching everything around. So if you haven't done this before, look at, I have these 2. These are side by side. They're very close in look. But what I could do is I could put a encrusted bead in there. I think I'm going to take this charm and kind of pull it up here a little bit. And this one I'm going to have a little lower. I think I'm going to separate these 2. So I'm going to separate those. I have these encrusted that I definitely want to show. So I think I'm going to come up here. We have this one here. You know what? I think I'm going to move this up here. And then in between here, I'm going to do a plain one, a nice clear one. You know what? I kind of like this color combo together, so I'm going to add this one in here to kind of give a little oomph. And also, I like this the sparkly ones, the encrusted, I keep calling them encrusted, whatever, kind of close together, because when the sun hits it, it's going to really kind of have a little pop to it. And then I might do this one. You know what? I'm going to do this one after the charm. No, I'm going to do it in between here. All right. Then what I'm going to do is my last 2 beads, I'm going to pull aside. I'm going to put aside. I think I'm going to do this one and this one. These are going to be my last 2 beads, and I'll show you why in a minute. Also, another thing I have is a piece of tin foil. This is a big one. I might not need this much. I mean, it's truly like just a little square. This is like maybe 3 inches by like 1.5 inches, maybe. Okay, it's not completely square, so maybe 2 inches this way, maybe like 1.5 inches this way. And we're just gonna see how much we need. Now we're gonna take our rod. I have my little cabinet holder. Not holder. Guys, don't ever get brain fog. It's not a good thing. And what I'm going to do is screw this in. Get it nice and tight so it's not going to come off. If you're planning on putting your fairy stick outside, you could put a little weatherproof glue on here. You can actually even do E6000 for something like this because it's going to be underneath. But this is really on pretty darn good. So, all right, and then what I'm going to do is just start threading on my beads. This is very simple. And if at any time you look and go, I don't like the look of that one, that's okay. You can change it. That's the cool thing with this. Like I'm looking at this. Is this really, oh yeah, actually, okay, I do like that. All right, now I'm gonna put my charm on. And with the charm, I want to make sure that the bead in front of it and the bead in the behind it do not have so big of a hole that this kind of gets lost in there. And I'm going to just really start doing this. And you start seeing how this is all coming together, and it looks so pretty. So where are you going to put your fairy stick? You're going to put it in the garden? And do you believe in fairies? I absolutely believe in fairies. I think fairies are so cool. We have in Walnut Beach our fairy frolic every year. And if you're near Walnut Beach, it's usually in June, around the summer solstice. If you happen to be around, and if we're able to do it this year, again, hopefully, we'll let you know as it comes closer. Our fairy frolic is the day that the fairies let everyone see where they're going to live, which is so much fun. And we have a little street celebration, and everyone dresses, and it's so much fun. All right, so one of these came off. Let me just see which one. And that happens with these beads a lot. The little ring will sometimes pop off. Oh, it's this one right here. And don't worry, if it does, you just pop it back on. With this, it's okay because we're going to be threading it. So it goes right back on and nobody will ever know the difference. If you're using it on like a bracelet or anything, just throw a little E6000 on there. Oops, I went a little too far. I'm gonna do this one now. Nah, nope, I think this was supposed to be between these two. All right, oh my goodness. I'm gonna do the yellow. I think I got some more beads. All right, so that one that was from before. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Yeah, so that's good. I usually have about 22, depending. Oops. Obviously, I did not do that much. I must have hit that. That's why it's a good idea to have the E6000, I guess, huh? All right, so these are going to be my last 2. Now what I'm going to do is take my tin foil. I'm going to fold it in half. I'm just one of those people. I just need it like nice and squared. All right, Looks like a little stick of gum wrap, doesn't it? All right, now what I'm going to do is just put it around, make it tight. I'm not going all the way up because these are gonna have to go over it. So I'm kind of, let's see, I'm gonna bring these up to the top. I'm gonna leave a little space in between, not too much. And I'm gonna start wrapping it. And as I'm wrapping it, I'm pulling it a little tight. And this might be a little much. We'll find out. That's the cool thing with this. You can always adjust it. So I'm going to wrap it. It's wrapped like that. And now what I'm going to do is kind of twirl it between my fingers, just to make it a little tighter on the thread. I'm not going like, this is where the end is. So I'm not going to twirl it this way. I'm going to twirl it in the same direction as the end. So I'm going to hold on to here. All right, let's just see if this one comes on. All right, it's a little snug, but not too much. I can pull this up a little bit more. All right, now this is the last one. See how this one is a little tighter? So this one I'm going to push on. It pushes the tin foil into the one before it, makes it a little more taut. I really can't see it on the bottom. And if I did, it's okay because my last one happens to have a silver on it anyway, and my rod is silver, so it really doesn't matter. So look it is on there solid. If you feel like it maybe isn't on tight enough in the front part of it, you can always put a little E6000 again. You want to put it on the tin foil part and then put the last bead on there and let it stay for a little bit as it cures. All right, so here is our fairy stick, and look how beautiful, bright and shiny that is. All these little encrusted ones are going to add to the sparkle. When it is out in the sun, it is so pretty. The fairies will be drawn to it. And can't you just see having these all over? Now, if where you live, there's a lot of snow or it's really cold, you can put them out in the summer, spring, summer, fall, whatever, and then bring them into your indoor plants. Listen, fairies go inside, fairies go outside. It does not matter. But this is our wonderful little fairy stick, and we hope you enjoyed it. And always feel free to contact us at Artfish42, and the info will be in the description. Thanks again. See you next time.